battling. We love the excitement, and I love the sparring and the music you get. But in this day and age, it's so much negative stuff that comes with it. They almost wish it didn't happen.
Really?
Yeah, because it's almost like it's a final thing. Now, people that like Kendrick hate Drake.
Yeah.
No matter what he makes, no matter what he says, and it goes far too. It's like attack on his character and his thing, and it's like, I don't know if I love that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's helpful to our growth. Where the fallout lands, especially on on social media, which takes place every day.
Yeah.
And now you have these pods of cult.
The Stan armies fighting.
Yeah, and it's like, it's too far.
Yeah.
It's like bringing kids in it.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't like that. Maybe I've grown in a space that is probably, I sound like the old guy wagging the finger. But I think we can achieve the same thing as far as like sparring with music, with collaborations more so than breaking the whole thing apart.
Yeah.
It could stand it before because there was no social media and there was no thing, and you had the battle and it was fun and then you moved on.
Right.
Right now, I don't know if it could stand it with the technology that we have.
Because it takes up so much oxygen.
It takes up so much oxygen.
Yeah.
And now it's just like every day they're just trying
they're
to
still talking about it.
It's not just talking about it. Not like, yo, this song, I like this.
Yeah.
It's like trying to tear down the people's life.
Yeah.
It's like trying to, wreck this guy's marriage or this guy's relationship with his child. And it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's worth it at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's interesting.
Again, I love the idea that we got so much music in such a short period of time.
Great music.
Just everything around it was just like, man, it's like taking us a couple steps back.
Yeah.
And we just grown so much that I don't know if, I guess I'm gonna say it, I don't know if battling needs to be part of the culture anymore.
Interesting.
I hate that I have this point of view. I do, because I know what it sounds like. I know what it feels like. I hate it. It's just how I feel.
He got to clear that up. You just can't make a bold statement like that. Like with all respect, I love Hov. You know what I'm saying? We all know Hov. But if we talking about the steel sharpening steel and the skill set of it, that's my thing. Nigga, we've been battling forever.
Right.
Hov been battling forever.
Right.
I don't know if this got something to do with the energy in the air. Like, I don't know if it's softening certain things, but like we war babies and you talking about battling. My thing is that element, when you go in there, all things are on the table. My thing is, if we're going to put our minds to work and go to higher channels, let's still sharpen steel and let's get the highest spaces of ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't you can't just say, we need to take battling out the culture. That's a bold statement, Hov. You wildin', Hov. Like, he did this thing, I think, with the death of auto-tune.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
like,
that's a fact.
Through, like, on McKill and Bill, like, I don't know if that's the move, but listen, Hov, nigga, listen, we them. We understand the politics, we understand that side of things, and we ain't just going with anything. No, you gotta clarify that conversation, because that statement that could go, and if it's not addressed, if not having a conversation about it, and he probably don't feel, or it probably came out a different way, but you gotta be clear.
Gotta be clear.
He's a person of influence. A motherfucker might run with that, not know how to separate it. Life is a battle, man. This is what I'm trying to say. You can't just do that like that. You can't say that like, because then it's like, contention. Like, you kind of gotta have it. I'm not saying, like, a nigga go to war over some love, man. So it ain't about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't that, Hov. Like, I want to put more clarity.
Yo, hold up. It's your guy back in the building. And listen to this. We're tapping into another episode of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. So stay on your pivot at all times. Had to pull up and really break down that sit-down Jay-Z did with GQ. Yeah, that conversation has been shaking timelines all day, no cap. As soon as it dropped, you already know how it goes. Everybody had opinions, hot takes, and critiques, dissecting what was said and what wasn't said, and grading the whole interview like it was a report card. But here's where it gets interesting. Today, I saw something floating from a Twitter page tied to battle rap, and guess who stepped in? Loaded Lux said, nah, hold up, we're not letting that slide. basically calling for clarification on what Hav meant when he started talking about battle rap fading out. And I'm not even gonna lie, this conversation has layers, like real layers, and that's why we have to talk about it. Because for me personally, Loaded Lux is somebody I grew up watching. Smack DVDs, early YouTube era, all that. Real fans know the vibes. I'm talking Jay Mills, the whole battle culture. I and the homies are locked in heavy, buying DVDs, watching it evolve, even on the platforms like MTV. This isn't new to me. But at the same time, I kinda understand the energy behind what Jay-Z was trying to say, even if he kept it a little vague. Because I don't think he was dissing battle rap as a sport, like the no-beat, stage, bar-for-bar culture. I think he was speaking more from a musical standpoint. But see, Loaded Lux was like, nah, you gotta clear that up, because let's keep it real. Every rapper, especially from that era, came up battling in some form. So how do you just separate that now like it doesn't matter? That's why I'm saying it's all perspective. Everybody's gonna interpret it different and nobody's technically wrong. And yeah, we can't ignore history either. Jay-Z himself crossed lines back in the day, especially in that legendary clash with Nas. When Ether dropped and Hav came back with Super Ugly, listen, that was a different era, and I was outside enough to understand what was going on. Same thing with the Notorious B.I.G. and Tupac Shakur situation. I was young, but I still felt the energy, repping both sides musically without picking sides like that. Now imagine if social media existed back then. Yeah, it would have been chaos on a whole different level. And that's kind of the point Jay-Z was making. But at the same time, you got Loaded Lux stepping in like, hold up, this is an art form. We can battle however we want, even with respect. And that's real too. So honestly, I see both sides. I'm not even picking one. I just think it needs more clarity. Because now we're talking about rap at its core, the skill, the pen, the creativity, and the structure of putting words together, and that's a whole different conversation. And low-key, I respect Loaded Lux for speaking up. Call it out, stand on it, and protect the culture, especially if your lane is getting mentioned like that. And let me tell you something else. Battle rappers do not play about their respect. Don't ever call them not real rappers, because that's gonna hit a nerve every time. They really are out here crafting bars, building narratives, and delivering performances. It's real artistry, whether people acknowledge it or not. But yeah, I also get what Jay-Z was hitting at when it comes to fans, because nowadays, people are going overboard, picking sides like it's war, acting like you can't enjoy both artists. And that's where I'm like, hold up, we're grown. If I like both songs, I'm playing both, simple as that. But I'm not gonna lie, this whole situation got people talking heavily, and I want to hear y'all's thoughts too. Drop down in the comments and let me know how you feel about this whole debate, battle rap versus mainstream perspectives. More content is on the way and more breakdowns are coming. You already know the vibe. Stay sharp, stay on your pivot. We're out.